Was Abraham commanded to sacrifice his son? In the Holy Qur'an, stories about Abraham are like a university. There is an Abraham University in the Holy Qur'an. It has every faculty. The Holy Qur'an has set the headlines about Abraham magnificently. One of these topics is the sacrifice of his son, Ishmael. This event is explained in Surat al-Saffah. Abraham's dreams are mentioned. Ishmael felt obliged to his father and said, "Do as ordered." Concerning the period Abraham lived in, it was a society where there was a practice as sacrifice of first children. Because Abraham did not have a child for a long time, when Ishmael was born, he had a period associated with anxiety, psychological conditioning, neighborhood pressure, mobbing practices, and thoughts like, "I wonder if I will have to sacrifice him." As a result, Abraham had a dream about which he tells his son. And his son Ishmael says, "Do as ordered." But God immediately blocks Abraham's attempt to sacrifice Ishmael. This is in no way God's command, and in fact, the dream should not have been dealt with. The evidence points out that dreams are not a reference for judgment calls and to point the direction of your life. If this was the commandment of God, he would order Abraham to slaughter his son. There's never such an order. He says he only saw things like that in his sleep. When he insisted on this issue, Ishmael says, "Do as you are commanded. You will find me, God willing, steadfast." But nowhere in the Quran is there an order for Abraham to slaughter his son. It is just a dream. It is a reflection of the conditions of the day in his dream. This event alone teaches us that it is not necessary to act based on dreams, but that it is imperative that the truth be shaped and communicated directly through revelation. The Holy Qur'an, which considers a person's life to be equal to the whole world, states that in the verse of Surat al-Ma'idah, chapter 5, verse 32, "Whoever kills a soul, it is as if he had slain mankind entirely." This is one of the divine provisions written to the Israelites. The Quran speaks of this to us. If one life is worth the world, and that God makes killing forbidden everywhere, it is unthinkable to turn it into an order through Abraham. The event is an attempt to introduce psychological conditioning into action. In fact, such an initiative, which was not right, was advised by God by intervening and preventing the killing of Ishmael, as the consciousness of saving a life is equivalent to saving the world by Abraham and Ishmael.